I'll go back to
sarcasm
Pokemon.
on the internet.
Pokemon.
I don't think they stopped.
No, I know. That's the whole point. That's the joke.
I wonder if the fucking snowballs are gonna restart or reset since I left. Probably. All the other gym puzzles reset.
Oh shit. Oh wait, you're on the snowballs. You're not in the basement. I must go to the.
Yeah, I'm in the
basement.
gym taking out trainers. I think I just fought the last one. But this gym, I need to get my Sizor ready anyway. So
Children's puzzles. How do
Wait, the basement's a puzzle?
beat Ice Fuzzies?
I'm gonna go do this Sizor thing now.
I need to land on that tile, which means I need to land on that tile. How do I land on that tile? I land on that tile?
No.
That doesn't work. Oh, I see it. I see the puzzle. Huh. Wait, do I? Wait, no. Yes? Yes. I literally had the solution. Yeah, I believe you. That's why we call you Cryo, because it's your real name.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
I guarantee you that there's a kid named Cryo out there somewhere.
Nowadays, yeah. I mean, there's an asteroid named Brachiosaurus.
Well, there you go.
And who did that?
Good question.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Alright, we got our Sizor.
9954 Brachiosaurus asteroid facts. Does it tell me who named it?
We don't need anybody to tell us who named it. You named it.
I did not.
Astrophysicist, works for NASA. There's a fucking... No, I know. If you actually named an asteroid, it'd be Carnotaurus. We all know that. But in my headcanon, it's always going to be you that named it. Oh shit, I haven't been looking for hidden items down here. Whoops. Joe, did you?
I pinged it a few times, but I didn't remember to do it a lot. I gotta save and see if I EV trained this fucker. I think I did. Actually, let's look at... I don't think she had too many super fast monoids. Weavile's probably gonna beat me. Just Weavile, and that's what we assume, so...
Published date 2019? It's older than that. Right? Oh, there's also a Brontosaurus and Tyrannosaurus asteroid.
Well, of course, I would never think that the first asteroid named after a saurian was going to be that. Oh, damn, wasn't it?
This website is awful. Oh, no wonder it's awful. Look at their top bar, and it's got a section for like aliens. Now it went away, so I can't... Okay, there it is. Universe Guide. First tab, Universe Guide. Second tab, Aliens, UFOs. Third tab, Constellations. Fourth tab, Facts. Galaxy, Planets, Stars, Entertainment.
Okay, so with all that being said then, where do you sit on this, the government divulged extraterrestrial stuff then? Because
nowhere, nothing was divulged.
Oh, okay.
A guy said he saw some shit, but he has some credentials, and this is not the first time that has happened.
Right, no,
for me, it was who was pushing it. It's the performative, same fucking Freedom Caucus people. They were trying to divert from something.
I mean, pretty obvious what the something was, and we're seeing it all firsthand.
Yeah,
but no,
they don't care if anything gets out, and they probably, you know, they made sure nothing important would get out, because those people never do anything good.
Okay, because yeah, truth be told, I haven't watched a minute or read a paragraph about all this stuff. All I've seen is the memes, so I didn't know what actually was said. So thank you for... It's like, I don't know what was actually said, and at this point, I was too afraid to ask. So
I saw some, a lot of it was, he was giving answers like, I'd be willing to tell you more or refer you to people who can tell you more behind closed doors, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
more appeal
it's-
to other experts, shit like
Oh, do you have to roll this stone down here? Oh yeah, you have to strength that down through the wall. God damn it.
Do you? Wait, is there a strength rock?
Yes,
No,
there
I don't
is.
think
That
there
was part.
is.
Yes, there is. I'm looking right at it. It's in the room above the Regigigas room.
that.
Oh,
Well, maybe it's a special thing because I did not use strength on anything. I don't think we have strength, do we?
Yeah, we definitely. I'm almost certain we have strength.
wait, but does the ice break? Or
I'm pretty
didn't Joe
certain it
finish this
does.
puzzle without strength?
Yeah.
As
I
with
didn't-
most of them, there's probably multiple solutions.
Yeah, could be. I did not use strength though. Ooh, he gets baton pass. That's interesting.
All right, I'm not teaching strength.
I
No,
am-
no, the pay sucks, Cryo. It's a postdoc position. They don't pay well. It's a rule. It's literally a rule that they can't pay me well.
Oh, never mind. The strength didn't break the ice. That's
Yeah, so the
Genuinely
strength rock is
surprised.
left over there from base game probably, and he like turned the hole into an ice tile as like
Oh.
a reference or something to the hole being there originally. I guess that's probably what it is.
well, shit. Then I don't have a good solution to this puzzle. I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm.
hit
That last one took me a few tries.
I gotta hit that. I see the rock I gotta hit. So now I just gotta.
Well, Cryo, if you become a paleontologist, then it becomes your job to report on fossils and not hoard them, unless you're a private collector.
In which case, you're no longer a paleontologist.
Pretty
you're
much,
just a
yeah.
fossil hoarder.
You could be there's like
dude.
rogue paleontologists for hire that like dig up fossils to sell them for people, but it's not
It's
well
frowned
regarded.
upon.
It is
Yeah.
it is more than
You're not-
frowned upon. It is highly
It is
controversial.
I thought it was almost technically illegal in a lot of cases too.
It depends on circumstance
to
and where you
state.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, there's in some states there's a lot of debate over mineral rights and stuff that needs to be still kind of ironed out.
hmm
What am I missing in this puzzle?
Yeah. If you're still struggling with it, I feel a lot better about it because now I'm
It,
just.
it's weird because it feels like there's not a lot of options on where to go. It feels like it's
Alright.
really simple, and I'm just like not seeing the solution. It's gonna be one of those stupid ones. We gotta hit something at the right angle, like from the side, and that's how you can do it.
But there's no way to do that. Not in the Pokemon movement.
No, I don't mean like 8-dimensional. I mean like not sliding up down, but side to side.
Well, yeah, I can 100% see. I know the rocks I have to hit, but I can't see. It's the solid patch of ground in the top right corner. You have to hit that and then go left, and then down, and then yeah. That one's. But I have to get to that
you're
point.
right. You're right. I see it. Oh wait, I see it. I see the Matrix. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I see the Matrix. Okay, I got it.
Okay, I do not. So you're gonna have to give me a minute.
Okay, so you need to get to the small patch on the bottom first.
Yep.
And then you go down a tile to hit the rock below it, and then you go to the right. And that gets you on the sequence.
Agility too.
Oh, there we go. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, I was on the work backwards part of it and just wasn't far to that point yet.
Yeah. Working backwards is almost always the way to do it. As soon as I started working backwards after you were talking about it, like,
Yeah.
boom, there's
Yeah,
the
it worked
solution.
out like the 3 steps before that point.
Yeah. No, there's rock climb. Regigigas doesn't wake up. He just sits there. Should have read their dialogue. I think they were fucking with this guy.
That's the catchphrase for this run. Should have read the dialogue.
Yeah.
Just RTFC.
Yes. Actually, 5, I might outspeed him then. But we can use an agility and make sure I do. So we're gonna do that.
Escape rope. It should be in this bag. Right. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Say it. Say the line, Jesse.
Is that not the line? What
No.
line are we referring to?
Release me.
Oh, yes. Independence Day. Release
Yep.
me.
It's been like your go-to for this sort of thing for a long time.
Really? Yeah, it doesn't work on the microphone because of the sound. The lower threshold's not going to pick it up. But yes, that's one that pops up in my head, and then one of my other autistic mental catchphrases is "Yum Yum" from Stripe from Gremlins. Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we rarely hear that one from you.
Oh,
That's why I said mental. It just popped into my brain in response to things. Do I not have an escape rope, or is this in a different fucking bag?
Teach something, dig.
You're starting high school. Jesus Christ, you're a baby.
But this is also Cryo, who is an absolute.
Congratulations on high school, I guess. It's gonna probably suck. Yes. I'm sorry to tell you.
Congrats, Cryo. I've heard that kids are nicer to each other now.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, some of them, except for the ones that are bringing the guns.
These in Canada, yeah, that's fine.
About that.
It doesn't don't go to high school in America. That's the first step.
That is one of the biggest fucking percentage droppers, actually.
Do I not have a fucking escape rope anywhere? I just want out of this goddamn cave. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, I had 3 of them, so you definitely should have 1.
I don't think... I'm not going to put the tendies on him. I'm going to give him...
Wait, like leftovers as tendies? I kind of love that. I should make that.
I hate it.
I've been calling it tendies this whole time.
Just, I want to edit the item to be tendies now.
Thanks,
nice.
I hate it.
I'm giving, that Walrein is going to go for Yawn, so I'm probably not going to be able to bullet punch him in 1, so putting the sleep berry on him.
I suppose, depending on where you are, 16 could be a man. Wait, you start high school at 16? I guess, I don't know what Canada's like. Education.
There's, again, we go to the fact that actual fucking habitual liar Cryo, and you're buying face.
I mean...
Do we even believe he's a kid?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm still on the boat if I'm not sure if it's a person.
Oh, you think he's AI? Okay.
Yeah, that's where my headcanon still resides. It tracks with a chatbot on so many levels of like can't remember the actual facts that it's thrown out there.
I like how we're calling him it.
Well, okay, they. Sorry, they is the pronoun that's more appropriate.
Do we have to call an AI they though? I think an AI is strongly it.
You.
Oh, are you going?
I detest AI. Well, generative AI. We need to nail that down to a fucking plague. There's use for AI out there, but not this generative AI.
Yeah, are you starting high school or are you going back to high school?
See, I still remember when when Cryo said that their age was like 13. Now they're saying they're 16?
Yeah, that I don't remember numbers for sure, but I do remember it being something like that, so I am skeptical here.
Yeah.
But maybe we've been streaming for 3 years and I don't remember.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay, if I keep the X scissor on the Walrein, I can one-shot him. Yeah, and then I don't have to worry about the on, so then I can throw expert belt on him. We'll do that. Because I'm not using agility.
Oh, he says he's going back to high school now.
So that means the Mammoth Swine will be, Mammoth Swine will be fine.
I mean, we haven't settled on our team for this fight yet, have we?
No, we should probably get the team built. Like, we don't necessarily need to clear the gym trainers first. We can just build the team. Because like
I have my team built. If you guys are okay with me choosing 1 mon.
Right.
Oh no, you're not allowed.
No Sizar. Okay.
What is Sizar? So we know what's
Cowboy shit.
Okay, that's.
Yeah. Let's.
It's just 1 though. I won't tie up any other side.
I want our starters. I think for sure because Fire Monkey seems like it's gonna be my thing.
So I may get hit once there. Okay, expert belt is better here. Yeah, starters can wall a lot for me.
Well, I've been told if you want to be a paleontologist, it's important to start volunteering as soon as you can. Get to a local museum if you can and start doing anything to help out. Because it's a very competitive field, and if you don't have an inside track, you ain't going anywhere. Competitive mostly because there's just not much funding.
Yeah, there's not a lot of job opportunities. That's why I gave up on paleontology and started looking into herpetology instead. But your odds of herpetology in Canada are even.
Yeah, so I follow the Skeleton Crew, which is a bunch of actual paleontologists and paleontology students who do videos, right? Do a bunch of JWE content. And one of the guys is a fossil preparator, as in the guy who cleans up the fossils and puts them together. And apparently, that's an easier job to get. Yep. And that's something you can actually volunteer to help with at a museum to, like, build up the experience.
Oh, they were looking for help with that at the Black Hills Institute in South Dakota.
Yeah, so that's the kind of thing, like...
I'll flat out say that I'm not going to lie to you at all, because that was, last year, and at that point I didn't have my current job, wasn't even a fucking inkling or twinkling in my eye, and I was thinking, like, man, I could probably deal with that area of South Dakota and moving out there and becoming a fossil preparator.
Yeah.
And that would have been, I was legitimately giving it a lot of thought. Didn't have to come to that, but I was thinking about it. I meant like the cost of living wouldn't be bad, like if you try and move to the coast, like poor Jesse here has found out.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, I didn't even talk about my story I have for this week.
Let's hear it.
Well, short version, my car got towed.
Oh.
Long version, my car got towed because it took maintenance like 20 hours to try and repair my garbage disposal, because it turns out the contractor they used to remodel my apartment just severed the power line in like 2 different spots.
Yeah.
And
that sucks.
The maintenance guy decided to park in my assigned spot, so I got back from my meetings and parked in a different spot, and then forgot to move my car, and then I came back the next day and there was no car. Thankfully, the tow company and the apartment building have enough of a rapport that the apartment people were able to call up and just get my car released for free.
Wow.
I just had to pay for the Uber, but like, fuck me, man. Not a fun time.
No, dear God, that I can't. Since high school, I have. And actually, Joe was part of the culmination of this mentality. Not because of Joe's fault, but because I just learned that that's the way I want to be in life. I'm like, I never want to be at, not the mercy, but like, at the, well, kind of the whims of other people when I go places. I will always be just driving my own vehicle. Like, I will go someplace, and if drinking is involved, just sleep in my vehicle overnight rather than to drive drunk. And just wake up hungover in my tilted back seat, then have to be like, well, I only get to leave when somebody else wants to leave, or if they want to go, or or
100%.
Yeah, I don't like Uber as a business model and as something I utilize.
Oh no, it's
like,
definitely.
I didn't have any other options. I don't fucking know anybody.
No, I know. I'm not faulting you there. I'm talking about just the idea of going out and having that "dude, where's my car" moment.
Yeah, no,
would be really tilting to me. So I actually applaud you for only being this upset about it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super pissed because it cost me like $10 to get my car back. Whatever.
Right.
$10, 30, 40 minutes of my time, fine. It sucks, but it could have been much worse. And I knew the second I went outside, my car wasn't there. Like, it clicked in 10 seconds. Like, why? Like, did I park somewhere weird? Oh, yeah, I did. And that's when my car is gone because I got towed. I know exactly what happened.
Right, big city living stuff.
Oh, split Evos. The clam pearls. We just did the clam pearl split Evo thing like 3 or 4 encounters ago. Anyway, the Sizor was which group?
Cowboy shit.
Cowboy shit.
Cowboy shit. Cricketune. Oh yeah, harmonica. I mean, it's not dead here, I
I got my
guess.
cat. My cattle has wake up slap already, so I mean, like, I'm cool with it.
It's very unlikely that you and I will ever meet, and it should probably stay that way, Cryo.
Right. Jesse will be, by the time you're 18, Jesse will be 40. That's
Yeah.
not how it, no.
The most likely scenario is if for some reason I become an actual career streamer man and there's some sort of fucking meetup thing.
TwitchCon.
Yeah, TwitchCon or whatever the fuck. But also, I don't see myself, even if I was making enough money from this for it to be a portion of my career path, I don't see myself doing meetups.
Right. Do any of the games that we stream? Well, okay. Pokemon, like, even if it could count, the kind of Pokemon streamer that we are, like, I'm sure there's people that stream Pokemon, but are like the goofy, crazy, like, oh my god, react to thing and screaming and waving arms. I'm definitely not doing that right now. Not mocking them, totally. Congrats to them.
I think there are
that hustle.
people who do streams similar to ours who would go to things like TwitchCon.
Like the challenge mode and custom mod and run and all
Yeah.
that. And I'm not counting also that the red folks, is it Alpha Red or Omega Red? What is it?
Alpha Red is the guy that did the draft, that stole
Okay.
our content idea.
Yes. The Alpha Red fucks, like them, I'm sure, but those people were not like, were they just Pokemon streamers, or were they just a bunch of group of streamers that were acquaintances that decided to do this big idea?
So as I understand Alfred's history, I've watched a few of his videos now since the draft thing. He was like a Smash streamer or content creator before he moved into doing some
Smash
Pokemon stuff
Bros,
on
you
the
mean?
side. Yeah, Smash Bros.
Okay.
He's more of a variety streamer, not a Pokemon streamer, but he does a lot of Pokemon stuff. But he knows a lot of Pokemon people. And some of those people in the draft, I think, are known in the community. I don't know them. He talks to Pokemon challenges a bit, and he lives with Jaden. So those are the ones I know.
It's like, that's how we find out they're roommates?
Yeah, she shows up in the background of some of the streams and videos and stuff. It came up in one of the videos somewhere.
I literally just seen a clip earlier. She found a shiny for him.
Yeah, that clip. I saw that clip too.
Yep. It's getting pushed right now for some reason.
People fucking love shinies. I don't get it.
What's up, Joe?
Do energy drinks help you at all?
They don't hurt. That's steel for me.
Yeah, that's water for me.
If we can do that, that gives me a safe move, because I found out I don't have any room for Sunny Day on Sizor.
Okay.
But Metagross is the only other one who can use it and be safe through a crit.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's water, which is an ice resist. That's good enough for me. Melodic is a tank anyway, so ice resist is what I'm looking for with melodic. Or resistances are what I'm looking for when I use melodic. Words.
Did someone say we have Sandstorm TM? Because I don't think I do.
I don't recall.
Don't remember.
Don't have, okay.
I'll
That's
check
fine.
in a second. Because I am going through my TMs right now, trying to see what I need. So I'm looking for somebody to set Stealth Rocks or an entry hazard. Actually, can it be anything other than... Can it be spikes? Presumably.
Why do you want it? Just because of the super effectiveness?
Focus. I want focus sash. So yeah, I'm looking at rocks and it's super effective.
Focus who's got the focus? Oh,
Weavile. Technician Weavile. Yeah, I want it for the focus sash. I wouldn't mind having it to chip damage the wall rain because it's got a Chopple Berry, and I'm going to try and kill it with a fighting move. So it's going to be a 1x fighting move. And if I don't kill it, I'm going to take a lot of damage potentially. But I'm going to try and probably have sub up or something. But yeah, entry hazards look good. I need a weather setter, and I don't have either of these currently. Midwest USA is a pretty big region, yeah.
It's enormous by a lot of standards.
Yeah, it's also hard to draw the exact boundaries on what is and isn't Midwest. But
I figure it's pretty much the mountain ranges as far as I.
Yeah,
like
I've always been. It's been
Appalachian and the Rockies, like everything in there. Like there's a certain point where it turns south when you get down by Missouri and Kentucky, of course.
Yeah.
And Virginia, but yeah, I've always considered most of the Midwest to be.
No, I moved out of the Midwest now. I'm on the East Coast.
He's a coaster.
It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have always been
Everything
ambiguous on
so
like North, South
expensive.
Dakota, and Ohio being Midwest or not.
Oh, I full on call those Midwest 100%.
So I don't see. So I see sunny day. I don't see sandstorm.
Because there's the other term for it, which I hate the people that use it, but it is a pretty apt way of lumping it instead of calling it Midwest. Because I've always kind of hated the Midwest as the moniker to loop them all in, but the flyover.
Mm-hmm.
Like the coasties just go back and forth over us and are, divided by. They'll drive to the mountain, they won't drive through our regions, kind of thing. Although this day and age, even the coastliners will fly to the mountain areas too. So what?
You
Maybe not the
mentioned
Appalachian.
South Dakota though, Garrett. And I will say, as a person who lived for 6 months in the South in Texas, that there are some beautiful places there. That the general shittiness of the culture politically that you hear about not living in those states, that it doesn't really get touched by them. Like San Antonio is a wonderful place.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of same way that we have Madison and Eau Claire. Like there are plenty of like very much more liberal Wisconsin compared to the redness of the rest of the state.
Well, we have the most hateful conservatives in the United States, but I will not. I will put them up against anybody in like fucking veiled, like barely hidden, just rage for other people.
Well, yeah, because of we have the religious undertones and stuff, except we don't have the racial mixing. Like there is just so little minority representation in the majority of the regions we occupy in Wisconsin. It's terrifying. Like they don't have to be like, oh hey, I can meet this person who is of a different ethnic group than I am, and hey, holy shit, they weren't terrible. Maybe I should start questioning my worldview. They don't have that.
Yep.
They never have to approach it. They never have to run into someone and say, huh, this guy looks a little different than me, but is just another nerd who loves Pokemon, or loves Magic the Gathering, or loves indie music, or something, like, they never have that, and they never have to. Because you can just live up by fucking Ashland or Hayward and never to them ever. And the ones they do deal with, what we do have as far as minority representation is Native Americans, and they're so terrible to them. Like there's barely any.
Yeah,
like,
but how much time do you think they really spend talking to them?
Oh, I know.
I've witnessed
I know.
so many boomers, my dad's age, like they'll go their whole lives just talking the small town garbage and repeating it, and just it's real hate. And they'll meet a gay person or a trans person for the first time, and just you can't maintain that after it's looking you in the face and you see that that's a person.
Well, the ones that do though are the reason that, like you said, it's
there's
the most
some real
hateful
vile
and
people
scared.
in the world. Yeah,
because usually it's the ones that have that that hold this tightest to their religion, and we have that.
Well, we know that the religion is bullshit too. Like, I mean, they don't really believe in that shit. It's just a really easy fallback.
Alright, so I'm
I
thinking
think a lot of
fishing
them
gear
do.
maybe is good here.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, it's already in my party, so wonderful.
It is? Oh, okay.
I've been using
okay.
Venomoth to fly.
Oh, gotcha. That is a water type, electric for me. So
yeah, it
that's
looks
not
like
bad.
it'll be a Walrein counter for you, Garrett.
Maybe.
Walrein only has ice and water. You'll resist both, and you'll have super effective electric for it.
Oh, gotcha.
That's my spike setter, so that's everything I need for this fight, I think.
Okay. So the remaining starters, one of which is a huge liability for fight, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, the turtle's pretty dead for you. But do you want Feraligatr here?
I'm cool with it. Again, it's water. He has access to superpower and intimidate.
So he's not currently in the roster as far as I know, right?
Oh, I thought you said starters.
Oh yeah.
I assumed when you said starters, you meant both of the ones we had.
Oh no, I meant the starters for the run, not the. Yeah, that was me misspeaking again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No, I don't need the Johto starters.
Okay. So we're just at, you guys are set with the 2 each that you needed?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's cowboy shit and energy drinks for Joe.
Yep.
And
bands and
fishing gear for Jesse. I need to figure out what I use here.
Cryo's list of reasons to go to Canada. I do find it amusing. This is a good list. Cryo. Number 1, free healthcare, a classic, of course. Number 2, ketchup chip. We actually have ketchup chip.
Yeah, we do.
Number 3, all dress chip. I like that his second and third reasons are both potato chips. We also have those. Number 4, Pogo. I don't know if you mean the stick, the clown, or the game.
Or Ogo
but we have
Pogo.
all of those.
The Loch Ness monster up there. Is it Ogo Pogo?
Real syrup
it's Ogo Pogo.
and maple syrup. Are those the same thing, or are these two different things you're describing? And we have
plenty
those.
We have maple syrup lots. All 3 of us know an individual who taps trees.
I don't know
maybe
if
Jesse doesn't less as much, but me and Joe know a good friend that taps a maple tree or 2 on his property.
I didn't know that was a thing, but that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if AGW is also supposed to be A&W that you list next, or if those are separate things, but we also have A&W.
Yeah, they
both
literally
the
just
restaurant and the root beer.
Yeah. We just put a brand new AEW or A&W, sorry, my
AEW.
my Danhausen slipped out.
But you did make me chuckle by going healthcare, potato chips, more potato chips. That's a good bit.
The memes of the list were good, but they're not real selling points. I literally posted a picture that we had a protein stand.
Free healthcare is.
Well, but
that's
also,
I mean,
but that's
healthcare makes up for the other 2 being completely invalid reasons. Yeah, I would say.
But it doesn't make up for the other ones being things that we have full access. The list just basically said, number 1, free healthcare. Numbers 2 through 10, ignore the rest of these and look back to number 1.
All right. Am I gonna die on Abomasnow's Cricketune? Probably not. I probably take a hit, right?
Okay. Let me get a look at this team.
Defense 66, but it's my lead, so it's probably fine. Oh, funny enough, Cricketune, Hidden Power Fire.
Nice. I was thinking about Skuntank here because I think it can pick up both Earthquake, although Earthquake doesn't do me much good, but Flamethrower for Abomasnow would be a thing.
Yeah, you don't have a proper fire type, right?
He has Earthquake. No, I am very Sans fire type. Right?
Yeah, and
somebody else had Flamethrower too. Somebody else just
Flygon, right? But
I think Flygon has it, but I don't want Flygon anywhere near. Well, it is only bug now, so it's not as scary as it used to be.
Yeah, it's still not.
But it's still not a good counter. It's not like it's somebody that I wouldn't mind having, but it's not somebody I want to bring. Right now, my heavy leaning, I think, is Folktales. That gives me a Magnemite. I'd have to train the shit out of it, but I would have loved to have had Aggron for the just this fight. After this fight, I wouldn't be so attached to him, but god damn it.
Who are you?
An Aggron pretty much walls this whole... Well, I guess Woodhammer would have hit harder than I expected. Or no. Woodhammer wouldn't hit for shit. The reason Giga Drain was kicking his ass because he's got no special defense.
Yeah.
Like, he was resisting it great, and it was just special defense getting through. That was it.
Yeah, so let's see.
Magnemite, and he still beat it. It just took him forever to beat it.
Trained up to a Magnezone. You do have Earth Power on Glaceon, so you need a different Glaceon answer.
I have other answers. It's just I'm just looking at stuff that's good. Period here.
Earthquake on Mamoswine, unless it learns Magnet Rise.
Oh yeah, I could cheese it there. I'm almost this fucking thing learns Magnet. Doesn't. Something is very wrong.
Yeah, I don't even know if it does. I always see Magnet Rise from fucking Voltorbs and shit.
It's a Magnemite.
I know. Its name is in the title.
There's no way it doesn't learn Magnet Rise.
Yeah.
Have we decided, are we taking those then?
It does learn Magnet Rise.
Yeah. I'm pretty solid. I think I kind of got to because I don't have a lot of... Well, my other counter would be us all bringing fossils, I could train up Shield on.
That's an option
But-
too.
But that one's not going to learn Magnet Rise. And I wasn't even thinking about that till Jesse brought it up. Now it's kind of a really good idea.
Yeah, I think if you like Magnet Rise the Magnezone, that's probably going to get you pretty far in this fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, actually, speaking of Magnet Rise,
Actually, I
wait,
think...
damage to my Metagross too.
Yeah, actually, I kind of fully believe that... Well, let me check its stats quick. I think this Magnezone could almost do the whole gym. After I just would have to clear... If I cleared Abomasnow, basically, because he does not have Focus Sash. If I fired Abomasnow, and then on the next move brought in Magnezone, I think it cleans the house. I think it sweeps.
yeah, so I think you still want to try and set some sort of weather to clear the snow damage.
Oh yeah, no, well, yeah, or have, whatchamacallit, yeah, just somebody that can
But
handle
that could be
Abomasnow.
literally anybody. You just slap Sunny Day on anyone you want. Maybe your
Right.
flamethrower user, whoever that
Yeah.
ends up being.
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be pretty good there. Like the biggest damage you take is your 1x versus Ghost, Dark, and Water. So Crunch from Weavile could hurt a bit, but it's physical. It does have a Focus Sash, so there is the concern if it outspeeds you, which it will. It goes Swords Dance and then Crunch, maybe crits and kills you. So you could consider, if you have a slot or somebody else on the team currently that can beat Weavile, you could consider not having Magnezone out for that.
Yeah.
And then you'll take 1x from Shadow Ball, which is stab on Frostlass. It has a life orb. It's kind of scary. And then the other one would be Surf from Walrein, but you'll probably just kill it with an electric move. I would imagine Magnezone outspeeds Walrein, but maybe not.
Yeah, but definitely doesn't outspeed Frostlass and Weavile.
So folk heroes. I guess I should have looked at the full team before I taught Sunny Day to Kricketune, but I still think Kricketune lead makes a lot of sense. Who the hell is my folk hero?
I realized that I intended to name mine John Henry because that was my whole spiel.
Oh
when
yeah,
we started talking
Tentacool.
about it.
Oh, sick! That's great. Tentacool is great here.
For some reason, his name is John Cena.
Yeah, Tim
I don't
Hortons is a
remember
Canadian
my
thing I've heard of. I don't know what the rest of these things are. Timbits, Teletoon, Sunny D, and Gushers are things we have in the U.S. Knucklehead, don't know.
Everything.
I've heard Canadian Tire is cool too. That's like one of their stores they go to a lot.
Pretty much everything that's on Teletoon is syndicated in the U.S.
Okay.
Yep. There's a lot of cartoons off of that I watched back on Comedy Central. Like Undergrads is a Canadian show. Got syndicated fully on Comedy Central.
That's a T-Bolt user. That's Surf Blizzard.
That one that you like, Gravity Falls, isn't that Canadian? A lot of like.
No, that's it might be Canadian. That's Disney, and yeah, it's
a lot
good.
of
Took me
good.
many years to watch it.
A lot of good comedy is from Canada.
Yeah,
A lot of good wrestlers are from Canada.
definitely.
Okay, I could do some EV training on Cloyster for this. If I want to. And Tentacool is completely untrained. I assume you'll be EV training the Magnezone, so we'll have some EV training going on.
Yeah.
Ooh, 29 HP, 28 special defense IV on this Tentacool. The rest of the stats are whatever, but that's pretty nice.
There is the fact though that God damn it, it might be Probopass. Maybe I just take the slower. It accomplishes much of the same thing. It just doesn't get stab on the electric, but he does have stab on Power Gem and Flash Cannon.
Yeah, which
And
are going to be
pretty
similarly effective.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this thing has access to Magnet. I'm almost certain of that.
It also...
I feel like...
Oh yeah, it also needs Magnet Rise equally as much as Magnezone does, though.
Oh yeah, same strategy, just wall instead of offense, I guess is my thought. Because then it becomes a... This thing can wall off Weavile and Frostlass effectively.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because if it's this can tank stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Magnezone can mostly tank just by virtue of being a steel type, but this guy is built to fucking tank. So
What? Museum of Cheese String? I don't understand, Crow.
is that like
Is
the
this a
biggest ball
selling
of
point
twine?
or something that should exist? I'm not sure
Well,
where
yeah.
you're
Well,
going
we
with
have
this.
the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Suck it, jabroni.
And my kitty loves twine.
I mean, you could bring both Magnezone and Nose Pass or whatever Probopass just because they do the same thing. So if something bad happens to one, yeah, the other.
Right. But I was kind of thinking of maybe I should focus, because I have the Probopass, maybe I should make sure I have
other answers.
Yeah, because right now I don't know if I have a weather setter.
Yeah. Sunny Day's got a really broad learn set. Like, I'm teaching it to Cricketune.
I have not seen anybody who doesn't learn it yet. They might have just opened it to everybody.
The nice thing would be if you could find a good flamethrower user to double down on it with.
Right. Yeah, I can Sunny Day on pretty much anybody.
And the Abomasnow had Earthquake. That was the problem with Skuntank, right?
Yes. And Skuntank does not have a way to dodge it like other guys do.
If you if you have Magnet Rise on your Magnezone, I assume he'll be Magnezone by the time he gets in there. You could Magnet Rise turn 1 and then Sunny Day on him too, and then he could clear weather, because I don't think anything else can hit him very hard at all.
Not really.
Yeah,
no.
with Magnezone, my concern is like the crit from the Weavile, or like just taking too much damage over the whole fight trying to sweep.
Also, Blizzard is special, so
yeah, you've got special Blizzard damage could stack up. You've got Shadow Ball on Frostlass is still concerning to you. You don't resist that.
Yep.
There's also like freeze chance on Blizzard and stuff. So
I forgot about that. Yeah.
No,
Your
I can't
isn't terrible. It's 90 on
French.
Magnezone.
Me no speaky French.
No, he's still fine.
Yeah,
it's
you
just,
get half grass, half ice.
It's just Probopass hard walls where Magnezone just effectively walls. Like I can just fucking plop down leftovers, Probopass, and ride the storm out. Aria Speedwagon.
Fucking Machamp learns Flamethrower by TM.
I think he's always learned that. I feel like I remember seeing that in like Pokemon Stadium.
When you say Probopass hard walls, he's got Magnet Rise?
I'm pretty certain. I'll go check to make sure he does. I need a flyer.
Let's look.
Yeah, because that Earthquake will fuck you up if he doesn't.
I'm pretty certain I already told it to not learn Magnet Rise this session.
It's
not session.
One of 2 magnetic Pokemon. It'd be weird if it didn't. Yeah, it's Magnet Rise level 1 and level something or other.
It should be called Mustache Rise. I know I made another mustache joke about it last week.
Mustache.
Even if it's 4x on a non-stab attack from Abomasnow, he might eat one up to where you're safe from the crit.
Baguette.
Baguette.
I would have gone with the spaghetti joke there.
You would.
Okay, yeah, I was looking up flamethrower users. I was like, what the fuck was I doing? I was doing something. I got distracted.
Give him
Lowbro learns flamethrower.
Earth.
Golem learns it. Muck learns it. Lickitung,
no.
Marowak, Weezing, Rhydon learns it. Kangaskhan, Chansey. Do you have a... No, that's Joe's Kangaskhan. Tauros, Gyarados,
There doesn't seem to be a
Aerodactyl.
reason to run... against this gym, there's no reason to run both Power Gem and Flash Cannon. They both nail everything here the same, right?
Let's see here.
Yeah, you definitely want Magnet Rise on him, because you'll eat one
I
Earthquake.
need Magnet Rise on him.
Yeah, but you'll die to a second one.
Or
a crit.
Walrein have a difference? Does water resist rock?
I don't think so.
I think water resists steel. I don't know about rock.
It does resist steel? Shit. Well, that's why I'm leaving Thunderbolt, though.
Also, Mamoswine might resist rock. So steel might be the way to go here. Let's check. Let's make sure.
Yeah,
Walrein.
steel becomes. Oh, Walrein is 2x. Rock is 2x against it.
Oh yeah, Walrein is rock and not steel because water resists steel or whatever. And then
Right,
Mamoswine
steel is 1x against him.
Mamoswine's the invert. Resist or 1x rock, 2x steel.
Shit.
So special defense
I guess
60 on
I could
Mamoswine.
just drop Thunderwave then
Okay.
instead of Magnet Rise.
Here's you could you shouldn't really need to take the time to Thunderwave here probably.
No,
Yeah,
because I think I want somebody else to handle. If I can find somebody else to handle Weavile and that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think dropping Thunderwave is probably the best bet. Otherwise, you could drop
Too late, done.
Flash Cannon because the Mamoswine's got worse special defense. But I think the best bet is what you're doing. Thunderwave gone. Okay, back to Flamethrower. Yeah, you should probably just show me your box because the learn set is insane. So
Buy me a fucking drink first, Christ. Oh, he can learn Sandstorm. That's relevant to our interests.
on Ogu,
Yeah.
that's plus 50% special defense for him too. The only problem is if you
Yeah.
swap out of him, you start taking chip damage on somebody else. But if everything goes correctly, you probably aren't going to be doing that. It also kills the Weavile because it's
Because it chips him. Yeah. Shit.
He's not going to be taking damage on Magnezone though. Maybe how many of your other Pokemon?
Yeah, well, if the Magnezone makes it in, that doesn't take damage. The Lantern's probably currently a backup against the
Which one were you? Which one did it sound like was the better drop then? Because I want Thunderbolt. Which one do you think was the drop?
Yeah, so I said you drop Steel to have the better chance to kill the Walrein.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, wait, you don't need Thunderbolt.
Why not?
Because the Walrein is equally weak to Rock, and Rock has Stab here.
Oh, okay. So just drop the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, just drop Thunderbolt for this fight.
Okay. Well, cool. Then it's back to what I originally said. Fucking. Well, I thought Magnezone, but Goo Punch was better because of picking up the Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means that if your other two team slots that we're still filling out don't have any obvious choices, picking something that's ground, rock, or steel is not bad. You can just lean into the Sandstorm strat. It will only be 5-turn Sandstorm too, so it'll also go away at some point.
So I will want to keep Probopass, but Probopass has leftovers, so it's going to be real easy to justify a lead.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll either let it expire because things aren't going as well as you might hope, or you'll just not need it, or you'll have a window to set it up.
He's not going to kill anything fast. That's not.
Yeah.
Probopass ain't about that life.
Yeah, does he by chance? You're not going to want him in again, even though it's all special against the Glaceon, because that fucker's going to start double teaming and be really hard to hit.
I can give him Shockwave if I really wanted to.
I mean, it does have Shadow Ball, I guess.
It has Earth Power, which is gonna hit.
And
well, he'll be levitating. He'll be magnetized.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Shockwave on there, but
now Magnet Rise doesn't last the whole until you switch out either, though.
But it has decent PP, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, is Magnet Rise not perpetual? You're saying?
No, it's like 5 turns.
Oh, I didn't know it was 5 turns only. Well, still, I mean, you only need it against certain mons, I guess, but you have to be careful
about making. Well, I mean, just always make sure it's up. Easy as that.
Right. Just count to 4 and then reset it maybe before it goes away. I don't know if you can do that.
All right. Well, my box is up. Let's see. As far as other good ones potentially. Because we don't want ground, we don't want if we don't have to. Actually, I think there.
I wonder if Probopass still baits the ground types even after you Magnet Rise. I wonder if the AI is smart enough to know it can't hit you.
Well, we're gonna find out this session, that's for sure. Maybe not this recording. So now I guess I'm back to Shield on fossils, because that's steel rock for me.
I
That's
suppose there's
really
also
good.
the concern of how fast the Probopass is. Like, are you going to lead
Super goddamn
Probopass or
slow.
not?
Yeah, that's my plan. Lead Probo.
So you might be taking an Earthquake then before you can do anything?
Yeah.
Bomb is slow as Farrak, though. He might be
Yeah, but
slower than
No.
Can we find out how
No.
slow this Abomasnow is? You guys got the
Yeah, it's
website
60.
or whatever. 60, and what's your Probopass?
Probably lower than that. It's a Probo pass. Yeah, 52.
Okay. Yeah, so that might be spooky.
I mean, it's still. I also do. Oh, I know, sturdy doesn't mean shit. God, I hate this
Yeah.
fucking generation.
You'd
Yeah.
be risking the crit. Well, unless you throw a focus sash on him.
Nah.
Well, the
my
problem is
focus
if he
way more important.
if he risks the crit, then he's not in the clear for the rest of the fight. So we need a way to deal with the Abomasnow.
I'm still leading Goo Punch. That's all that's happening there. I'm risking it.
But
You want content? You're getting content. Fuck off.
you're just gonna take a bunch of damage and struggle
And
with
then
the
I'm
later
going-
part of the fight.
I'm not playing hardcore. I'll just fucking heal.
Oh,
him.
you can just heal. True. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Yeah, so you go focus sash then to make sure you just don't die turn 1, and then you
No, I do not go focus sash. I go
Fine.
leftovers.
No, you're going content.
Yep.
content clause, sure, why not? All right. Well, anyway, so yeah, I mean, other team slots that could be good. I'm just looking at that little Shieldon and that Magnemite, I guess.
Yeah, same. Shieldon I think is 100% here because that's rock steel.
Yeah, that's a rock steel, another wall, another thing that can like
Another
back up
sandstormer.
Yeah.
Like pretty much. Ooh, and soundproof. Does that come up with anybody here? Damn, nobody. Actually,
Are we?
It might block Yawn.
Are we
Yeah.
deciding on Shieldon or Magnemite for the last slot?
No, I'm pretty much leaning full on into Shieldon as a backup to the strat I'm running.
Okay, because this would be 6 for me. I didn't know if I miscounted or not.
I have an open slot. Yeah.
What's the second to last one then? If the fossils come in,
Bulk heroes.
Oh, that's the Magnezone, which didn't get put in officially.
Got it. Okay.
Because that's when I realized that Probopass did most everything that Magnezone better for the wall. Alright.
soundproof does not block Yawn, and that is bullshit.
Yeah, because Yawn's also a visceral, like, you see...
Yeah,
yawning
what
one.
the hell? You know what? I bet that's a thing. Actually, I think that is a thing. You have a psychosomatic response
Yeah.
or a sympathetic response to just seeing the act rather than hearing it.
Yep. Alright, what else?
I just yawned while we were talking about it. So I mean,
Oh man, see how powerful that is?
I just fought back the urge, like my jaw tried to loosen.
I drank a whole 20-ounce coffee before we started, so
Yeah,
I
I'm-
did
I'm-
not.
well rested and well caffeinated.
I did because of knowing we were doing this. I did have a quick trip frappe or whatever because they're on sale today too. But I've never done that before, so I couldn't figure out what cup I was supposed to use. So I just ended up grabbing a little buddy cup or whatever, and it only half filled it up when I got the smallest size. And I went up to the lady and she's like, "What is that?" I'm like,
Those
so I
machines never do what they're supposed to do.
No,
Also,
no,
they
no.
don't.
It wasn't the machine's fault. I grabbed the wrong cup. Period.
Yeah, well, you know what's fucked up is they're supposed to have iced coffee cups, right? They
Mhm.
have none, but they have the clear Karuba Gold cups. But regular iced coffee is supposed to cost the same as like your black coffee, whatever. But Karuba Gold costs like 150% more because that's like your fucking fancy. Well, that's probably what the frappes and stuff like that are.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure, so I just said, fuck it. She was nice about it, though, even though my first words to her were, I fucked up.
So 6-team slot.
I guess I'm still...
I want to bring Fossil Boy in. I mean, I have
Fossils in, yeah.
no real use for him, but
It's a rock. I mean, it's a rock type for all of us, so it's like it will break the ice if
Yeah.
need be.
It's a
Well, yeah,
great
and
backup team member for everybody.
I don't mind training it up.
Okay, I see one thing that I could. Nope, that's not the answer. You're not the answer. Oh, does attract work on genderless? I don't think it
No,
does.
you're immune to attract.
All right,
Very
that's one of the potential issues with Frostlass 2, which Magnezone for by being
Is Nosepass not genderless?
Nope.
Okay. I mean,
It's a
attract
dude
is just going to
got a
be coin
mustache.
flips. You're just going to be coin flipping shit, which...
Yeah. It's really annoying, though, because it never goes away.
Yeah. But you can also just out-heal the Frostlass and watch it die to Life Orb or something.
That is true. But I was just meaning, like, because we're looking at... Everything's kind of redundancy, because my current plan is just slow, methodical sweep with Magnezone. Or not Magnezone, and Harding and Pecos Bill become easy backups. That because my other thought was for the other mons.
Who's the other folk hero?
Huh? Yeah. What are your folk
here? John Henry was what his name was supposed to be, but he's John Cena.
Well, what mon is he?
He is Magmar.
Okay, that's a good trio for this gem.
Yeah.
Okay,
we should just take them.
We'll
Tentacruel is good as defense. Magmar's good on offense, and then Magnezone is flat good. So a lot of training up here to do, but it's a good score.
Well, we should be probably close to an episode end, I'd assume.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So the training's going to happen off screen, unlike Dragon Ball Z.